Yes, good evening, viewers. So, had to set everything up at the last moment, but no problem, we're here. Just in time for the start of the race. So, no qualifying in this series, of course, because this is a reverse grid event. So, one qualifying, and we already did that. So, and now we have a reverse grid for, well, the top 10. So, let me just really quick get the standings, because I made a nice little screenshot of that. And I noticed that the number 10, who was supposed to be on pole, I think he signed off for this tournament, so he won't be on pole. And I would guess that, well, I'm sure that Beaujean, who's in P9, is now in the first position, so good for him. So as you can see, yeah, just take a look for yourself at the standings. We're about to start the warming up lap, and then we're gonna get a rolling start. We have a single pit stop. Of course, it's just a 45-minute race. We have a single pit stop with a mandatory tire change and fuel as well, if I remember correctly. I'm sure Menno is in the chat, so if he has time. I know he's racing himself, as you can see, so he probably won't have time to correct me on that, but yeah, we're gonna see during the race, of course. So Menno is second behind David Given. A lot of German friends in this tournament, so great to see that. Also a couple of French guys. Of course, the lots of Dutch people, lots of Belgian people, of course. That makes sense since we're a Dutch and Belgian community. Tire change is mandatory, says Menno. So yeah, we have the full Monty on the pit stops tonight. So we're about to get the session underway. Of course, yeah, as I said, no qualifying tonight, so just a bit of a free practice, and yeah, the drivers just had their driver's briefing. Still a couple of empty spots on the grid. And, let's just go back to those standings for the minute remaining. So the people outside of the top 10 will keep their position. So as is. So that means that Patrick Bijsters is the first. Is that correct? Yeah, because there's a couple of people who haven't joined for this race. So Cambrai, Vaas and Keller are probably all not racing tonight. Yeah, just checking that. Oh, actually, Keller is in the 9th position. Cambrai is 8th. So yeah, they just moved up. Alright, 10 seconds to go, excuse me, for the start of the well, the warm-up lap. So yeah, let's go back to the action. Tobias Horvath, and this is very likely the new McLaren, which I know because the race control app that I use doesn't recognize this car, so that's easy for me to make out the new McLaren make. For instance, that would mean that this is the old one, but not entirely sure of that, but Just going through the field a bit. So here is our championship leader. Jochen Cambrai, who's officially the first person outside of the top 10. But again, a couple of people not joining us tonight for whatever reason. A couple of nice liveries here. Unfortunately, there are always a couple of liveries that don't seem to load up properly. Gonna have to do an investigation of that after the race. As I say, I had to do a bit of a last minute setup, but we're here, so we're on time. So as we line up side by side here. And on to the start-finish straight for a 45-minute race. Again, a single pit stop. We have a 15-minute pit window with a mandatory tire change and mandatory refueling. Here we go, Beauchamp onto the starting line here.
Green light, show them what you
Yes, there we go. We're green. Oh, there's a Porsche there, has a nice start. Was able to move past Keller, I think it is. No incidents so far. Menno is 3 wide here. Yeah, it's gonna have to give here, but yeah, moves straight alongside. Ooh, that's actually, I think that's Willem Keller. Finding the side of the track there. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was Willem Keller. So, a bit of an unfortunate start for him, but otherwise it seems that we went through the start pretty much uneventful. So back to Nicolas Beauchamp and Tommy Vaas says Menno pushed Willem big time. Yeah, possible. I think I would have to agree with that. But so far, Beauchamp still in the first position. Of course, now we're getting the beauty of a reverse grid competition. Because again, all the guys that have been swapped from the end of the top 10 to the front of the grid, can they keep this up? And we're going to look at, for instance, David Gavin, who already made up a couple of places, so good job there. Let's see if, yeah, I can do a quick replay of the moment there that Menno had with Willem Keller. Let's look at this. Oh, this is... Yeah, Menno... There's definitely contact there. Not sure if Menno was aware that Levin was there, but yeah, there you go. So let's see, Warfel. 2 tenths behind Beauchamp. That livery looks absolutely spectacular. Yeah, there you go. Not yet. Let's see, Johan Cambrai battling with Langes. Yeah, that seems a bit wide there, and that's not a good exit here onto the straight. We really need to keep the speed on there. Langes on the outside now, but yeah, this is really a corner where you want to have good momentum. You really need to time this well. But, no problem for Johan so far. Nice little train here. And I think this is again one of the nice things of a reverse grid. I think a close action is pretty much guaranteed. Let's probably going to put a stop for a second. Yeah, sorry, I had to go away for a second, but here we see a nice overtake. So Christoph making his way past Horman there. And behind there we see the Porsche of Gibern, who's also making a move here. So that's Horman losing 2 places in just 3 or 4 corners. Oh. Braking really late there, but he was able to catch himself. And we have Rodney in the chat saying, "Good luck, lads." Ooh, I see Rossen has a 30-second stop and go penalty, and I can tell you that we only have post-race stewarding for this race, so that's definitely something that the game itself, yeah, how should we put it? It's just an automatic penalty. Let's put it like that. Ooh, Hormon, quick replay. Ah, that's just a one-sided incident. He just loses the car there. That is incredibly unfortunate for him. But yeah, he's waiting as we see another someone going wide there. But, Horman back on track. All the way to the 18th position, I think. So yeah, he will have his work cut out for him. So that's Horvat in the first position now. And I really love how this McLaren looks, especially with this livery. So Christoph Samijn a good 2 seconds behind there. Oh, I see a yellow flag. Yikes. Another replay. What's going on here? Looking at Pomerici. Ooh, he's getting that from the number 7 car, is that correct? 70, I think it is. It's Huir. So, no, that's not Huir. It's a pretty distinct livery there. So, oh, Cambrai. Another one-sided incident, but he manages to dodge the car, so nice rally action there. Yeah, let me look for that distinct livery that we saw there. Is that a back marker then? I'm slowly forgetting what the car looked like. But yeah, we can look at the replay. I'm a bit curious who gave him that little tap there. Of course, we do have post-race stewarding, so one decides to request or submit a little report form, then definitely gonna have a look at that. Let's see if there's any incident that the 23 car was involved in lately. Yeah, that must have been this car. So let's look at the replay of that little moment here. Yeah, I can't assess from this position if Pomeraci braked too early or what was going on with David Brosamu. Not sure how to pronounce that. David is German, but Rosamu? I'm not sure, but there you go. So yeah, whatever happened, he wasn't able to avoid him, so yeah, there you go. Man van der Molen. Half a second behind Beaujean. Still doing... sorry. That's not really correct. No, he's half a second behind Gewin. Looking at where the action is, here's again Brosamle, now 2/10 behind Cambrai. So he was just involved in a little moment there with Pomerici. Yes, on the inside here with Cambrai, and yeah, completes the move. Cambrai isn't finished yet. Ooh, but that's fine. It's so important to get that corner right there. You need all the speed here on the straight. So yeah, it's maybe a bit too eager. You need some patience, of course. Let's check these guys out. Lindauer. Following Jean. wide, but good defending here. Now I'm wondering if that's going wide, or maybe that's just this very mediocre sim racer seeing things that aren't there. Because Sean was, yeah, still the gap is pretty much the same, so maybe not so much going on there. But, yeah, just trying to keep you awake. Yellow flag here, shoot the false. Ooh. Keep the brakes on. He's back on the way. Still holding given. Let's go back to this fight, because still putting the pressure on Jean. Pit window just opening now. Hormon. Checking out Varia, and well, he is close, but I'm not sure if that if a move is really on there. But it's good to make yourself known. Let the guy know that you're there. Alright, and we have our first pit stop. Sorry, invented new words. Bonjean is the first person to come into the pit, and also Lindauer is coming in. And we also see that Hormon chooses to take his pit stop. Oh, Ricardo Faria had a little moment, and at the same time we saw that Paranoia, who's in front of him, also, well, it looked like he lost it for a second. Maybe he got startled by what he saw in the rearview mirror. So, Bonjean back out in the 17th position. Ensemble and Jean finding it out. Yeah, look at that. But yeah, it looks like yeah, they're actually both coming in. So wouldn't have made a lot of sense to take a huge amount of risk. You already know that you're coming in. So that moves Varia up to 11th. For what it's worth. Of course, a very short race, just 27 minutes to go. A bit over 27 minutes. Again, I would think that that's a bit wide there, but yeah, again, I'm not sure what the best line is, and that's probably the reason why I'm about 2 or 3 seconds behind the well, not even the quickest guys, but yeah. I enjoy myself, that's the most important thing, right? Ah, we see Jean has a drive-through, so that's... Yeah, I'm not sure. That could be track limits, but I don't think that's a big issue on this track. So I'm gonna go with something with a speed limiter, or yeah, driving too fast in the pit lane. He has done his pit stop, so that does seem like the most likely explanation. We see fire really coming close there in that corner. Of course, another thing to keep in mind is that all these cars, of course, have different characteristics. So what might be a weird line in one car might actually be the most optimal line in the other. Also coming in. As is Jean, but that will be for his drive-through. Is it? He's actually stopping, so I'm not sure why. Yeah, that does clear up his drive-through, so maybe he got confused there. Lanes is within a second Keller, but yeah, of course they still have to come in, so let's see. Of course the most important thing is how these guys will line up after the pit stop. 9 minutes left in the pit window. Ooh, I was gonna say he's really getting closer. That's the awkward thing with the pit entry there. Yeah, you really have to, well, I wouldn't say you have to brake to reach the pit entry, but it's obvious that Willem really slowed down a lot there. And, well, yeah, is it something that you can't expect when you're driving there? I'm not sure if it's fair that the driver behind... As I say it, I realize that, yeah, the driver behind should probably keep in mind that there's a pit exit there, which might be a bit awkward. So, yeah, that's a little moment there for Willem Keller. We also saw Christophe Samijn leaving the pit. Horvat, who still has to come in, and the 107 car, of course, is Bro Samle, who already did his pit stop, so he's a lap behind now. And he might be a bit quicker. Both of these guys in the new spec McLaren. Menno van der Molen also coming in from the third position. His lanes. So it just had that little bump with Willem Keller. Let's look at Lindauer and Keller, because this is the... ooh, that's a lot of damage there on the Lindauer car. This is the... well, Not the first battle, but yeah, actually the, one of the battles that that's a little more relevant since these guys already did their pit stop. So within 1 second. Yes, and there's Willem Keller, who passed Lentjes. So I'm not sure, yeah, Lentjes also has to move aside for Lindauer. It could be that Lentjes yeah, chose to give the position to Keller because of that little bump. He definitely wouldn't want to have given the position to Lindauer, that's for sure. There's also Hewitt we see behind here, that's the old McLaren. And he's also taking a look at Lentjes, so losing a lot of positions there. Yeah, of course it's the most gentleman thing to do to give the position back. And yeah, of course Lentjes is definitely a driver. Well, he's quick, but yeah, he's also a gentleman, I would say. So knows how it works, and he knows how we like to see things at DC-SimRacing. So yeah, would not be surprised if that was a planned move to let him pass. As we also see that Patrick Bijsters is now in the pit. And that means that there is just 3 cars left that still have to do a pit stop. Gebeun is now in the pit. Corsa still has to do his pit stop, but still 4 minutes left, so plenty of time. Well, not plenty of time, but yeah, there is time. Lentjes. Trying to take that position back from Lindauer. Again, he might have wanted to give that position back to Willem Keller, but didn't plan on doing that for Lindauer. So this little train here is here is also position. Ensemble is the next car there, so. Yeah, that's actually Corsa, our leader, who might go in this lap. Yes, there he goes. Well, he was between that little train here. Oh, Lindauer going wide there, isn't he? Definitely feeling the pressure here. On board with Lentjes. Makes good use of the track. Let's get a good exit here. This can keep up in this combination of corners, and especially this straight. We might be able to make a move. It's a difficult track this to overtake. You really have to just... Ooh! Lindauer losing the back there a bit, I think, but it looks good. Ooh. Definitely on the grass there. Yeah, as I was saying, it's a difficult track to overtake. You really have to throw yourself on the side, so to speak. You want to try anything, and yeah, you have to show some balls here. It's not gonna go by itself. Nice little train here. Oh no! Replay. Beauchamp. Oh no. Beauchamp, it looks like he just didn't give any room there to the force, I think that is. Through the force, yeah. So, yeah. Didn't have any room to go. And Beauchamp, it looked like he just squeezed him off, but yeah, of course Beauchamp's still in P5, so won't be too disappointed with that outcome. And just still a bit behind Lindauer, so slowly moving up again. Just 2/10. Yes, this could be the moment, probably is. He's on the inside. But yeah, Lindauer not giving up. Yeah, it seems that Lentjes was able to make the move stick there. So good job. Now it's Lentjes who is under pressure. It's a half a second gap now. Go, CCS. Dus Corsa Stiff Simulation is song. I'm gonna assume that's French, and I hope that I didn't butcher that too much, because my French is basically non-existent, so apologies. Oh yeah, there's Lindauer definitely. The end of that fight is now a second behind Lentjes. Bijster's slowly moving up to Rosamle. Horvat still the race leader, even after the pit stop, so yeah, that's a very nice job. Christophe Sommeil now second, not too far behind. And Christophe actually has the quickest lap time of the race. 1:23.67. Horvat did a 7-1, so just a bit quicker. And Gavin did a 7-2, so that's really close, really close. Let's look here, because looks like there's still a little train going on here. Lindauer, Lentjes moving away now. Lindauer is 3.5 seconds behind Lentjes, but Rosamle and Bijsters are slowly moving up. CCS is a French team, yeah. So I got that right. Your pronunciation is probably my pronunciation is probably not too good, but at least I got the nationality right. As we just saw that Lindauer lost a place there to Ensemble. I think Lindauer, as we saw, quite a bit of damage, so maybe that has everything to do with that. Let's see if Bijsters can also make his move here on Lindauer. I'm trying to see if I can find which team is the CCS team. Oh yeah. Definitely one of the CCS guys. Oh yeah, and we also have Paranoia. CCS. As we saw that Lindauer is now under pressure from Bijsters, already lost his position there for a second. Was able to get it back, and now it's Bijsters who gets the position. I think this is probably definite go for the position there. And if he back marks as Fritz Intius, I think. Moving aside there for this battle. Nice job. Yeah, I think Lindauer just, as I said, lots of damage here, so that's not going to help in the quick lap times. Again, we have Lentjes, who is now moved up to Keller. So basically the same position as they were before the pit stops. Yeah, of course. Yeah, here we go. Good defending by Willem. Now on the inside here, which becomes the outside for this corner, and these are identical cars, so nice battle here. That was good defending by Willem, but yeah, not a good exit here, as I said before. It's just so important, one of the most important parts of the circuits, to get the exit right. Because of the straight that's behind that corner. So Lentjes making his move there onto 6th position. So very nice race from BMW. Pomerici is not too far behind Paranoia. Oh, I see a yellow flag here for Rosanne. Let's do a replay. I think Rosanne is... I think he just lost it. Is this another one-sided incident? He was quite lucky to not hit anyone there on the recovery drive, because... Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick replay, because I think there was contact here. Another replay, I should say. No, that's another moment. That's another moment. There is contact here, but ooh, that's the 70 car. I think it's from a while back, actually. So we're live again. The 70 car is Uweer. Yeah, that's a couple of laps ago, that moment. If I'm not mistaken. Go back to Pomerici. And for someone gets a drive-through. Again, no live stewarding, so everything you see in terms of penalties is from the game itself. Just 5 minutes to go, a bit over 5 minutes. Of course, we also have the last lap that has to be completed. Pomerici. So Ensemble comes in to get his drive-through, but Pomerici is really close up to Paranoiac. The CCS cars getting support from the jet. Let's see if he can keep this position. Does seem to have stabilized a bit, but yeah, all you need is a simple mistake. Single mistake, but also a simple mistake. I guess, yeah. Both work. Go, go. Seems to pull away. Just over half a second now. When he really comes closer there. And what's going on here? I see a couple of red laps. So they did go off the track, but it doesn't have to mean anything. Pomerici. We see him go wide. But yeah. Okay, so if there was an attack, as he makes way for the leader, there was an attack, then yeah, he definitely went wide there. So it looks like Paranoiac has a couple of seconds to breathe. Now 2.5 seconds to be exact. So a little less than 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go to Lentjes. It looks like, yeah, he was able to get past Willem there. Unfortunately, we missed that, but he's behind Beauchamp. And putting pressure on there. Look at that. Throws himself at the Porsche. And let's be careful not to compromise his exit there, but it does look good. Within, well, it's 2 tenths now, so. Beauchamp, of course, the pole sitter for this race. And yeah, I think that's a nice thing of the reverse grid. If you see Lentjes really has to defend here, is Beauchamp. Just a defend here from Lentjes. But yeah, I think that's one of the great things of the reverse grid, that yeah, Bonchon is now having a good result, whatever happens tonight. Oh, loses it, and that means that Lentjes can move alongside of him, and Keller is probably also, well, at least he can make his presence known there. So yeah, oh, there he goes. That's a bit of an optimistic move, but that's Lentjes has made the move on Beaujean. Let's see if Keller can also do something here. And I can tell you that Pomerici is again within a second of Paranoiac. So that's not over as well, it seems. Just a little less than half a minute left in the race. Means that we're slowly going to look at Horvath. I see that Short of Vos is again in the pit, probably giving up. That's an assumption, but yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to still come out. Yeah, Willem Keller. There you go. Beauchamp just a little wide, and Keller is able to take advantage of that. Let's look at Horvath, because he, well, if I'm not mistaken, let me look how quick his pit stop was. He stopped 31 seconds, which is, well, pretty much the, yeah, that's about the time most people have, 32 seconds, 30 seconds, so just a regular pit stop, but yeah, he did a good job there. Came in from the first position and yeah, was able to make it work here. Coming over the finish here. Nice job. Congratulations.
Finished the race.
Christophe Somijn coming in second. Our championship leader, Jeroen, is coming in third. So no longer the championship leader, probably. But yeah, my math is terrible, so I'm not gonna even try to make a new standing up on the go. Plus, of course, we also have to keep in mind that there's still reporting to do. As we see, Lentjes is coming in the 5th position. Very good job. Have some very nice actions. Mr. Keller. And we're still under pressure from Beauchamp. And do we see Bijsters there? Ooh, also Bijsters. Last minute moment there on Beauchamp. So again, I don't think he had a bad race, but yeah, I would have expected more from that. Lindauer, a lot of damage, and I think already people are logging off, so that's also what we are going to do. And I'm gonna thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and join us on our Discord if you're interested in racing with us. We do a lot of Assetto Corsa races, so yeah, very welcome. We hope to see you there. And Johan Hauge says hello. Hello, Johan. We're about to stop the stream, so good to see you, and also goodbye. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.